Is this fun for you?
It's just it's so different now, and I can't express it enough. But I really can do anything.
This for me was absolutely the answer to what I needed for me in my life.
All the things that I thought I'd forgotten, I can do most of them again now.
I'm thrilled with it. It's the only thing that's ever helped me.
Well, I feel fantastic today.
I'm happy. Life's good.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this introduction to the DRX 9000 Spinal Decompression System. If you're watching this video right now, chances are you're one of the millions of people who suffer from severe back or neck problems. And chances are you've tried many different medications and therapies that simply didn't work. But now, if you qualify for treatment on the DRX 9000, all that can change. It's hard to imagine that just months ago, all these people were suffering from debilitating back or neck problems. And most had all but given up hope of ever getting back to an active, pain-free life. But then each one of these people learned about the DRX 9000 Spinal Decompression System and started the treatments that would change their lives.
After the second week of treatment, my numbness was gone.
It meant I had my life back. I could do everything that I normally could do before.
It's incredible. I feel like I've been given 20 years back.
And if you qualify for treatment with this FDA-cleared, non-invasive technology, it could change your life too.
Without the DRX, I wouldn't have been able to go back and continue competing.
Back pain, you can't quantify because it just affects your life every single day. So for me, the DRX 9000, I can't put a value on it.
I've been having a ball lately. We've been sailing and been out riding a jet ski.
I'm feeling wonderful, and I totally believe in this product.
Up until now, those suffering from back pain had only two basic options. They could live with the pain or take their chances with surgery.
I had a concern about not living through the surgery, literally, because it's very intense.
The last thing I wanted to do was, to get cut on, at my age and with what I do, I may have never been able to wakeboard again.
To think that I would have to take a 6-month period out of my life to recover from a back surgery situation and then not be guaranteed to be pain-free at that time.
In contrast, the DRX 9000 Spinal Decompression System is non-surgical, non-invasive, requires no hospital time, and has provided back pain relief for thousands of patients, including many who had all but given up hope.
I have patients who I would bet would go to surgery after looking at their MRI and examining them. And they come back telling me that after 2 sessions they were better, and after the completion of treatment are completely pain-free. You can't argue with that kind of success.
My treatment is normally between 20 and 30 minutes. I just fall asleep because it's actually relief.
It is so comfortable and so relaxing that you can actually sleep. And for a period of time, that was almost the only sleep I got was when I was on that machine.
During each 30-minute treatment, pressure between discs is reduced, drawing water, oxygen, and nutrients to the damaged area. This acts to naturally rehydrate and gradually rebuild the injured disc. As the pressure on the disc decreases, pressure on the spinal nerves is relieved, bulging disc material retracts, and damaged structures of the spine are healed and rehabilitated. And joining me now is one of the leading neurosurgeons in the country, Dr. Robert Hudgens out of Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas. Dr. Hudgens, thanks so much for joining us. You have 2 of these DRX machines in your office. Let's talk about the science of spinal decompression and exactly how it works.
Well, with spinal decompression, what we're decompressing is the disc between the vertebrae. I brought this little model to show that the spine is made up of vertebrae that are stacked up on each other, and between each vertebra is a cartilage pad called the disc. And that disc has a soft center. It's sort of 80% water. It's a gel, and that absorbs the force and allows the spine to move in all directions. The outside of the disc is a tough capsule that holds all that together. Well, with time or with stresses, that capsule will stretch and that disc will lose some of its fluid content. And as it bulges out, that puts a stress on the surface of the disc where the nerves are, and that gives back pain. If the bulge or protrusion gets out there far enough, it'll hit one of these nerves that comes off the spine. At each level, there's a big nerve that comes off called a spinal nerve, and it goes right over the back edge of the disc. These nerves come out and join together and form the sciatic nerve that runs down the leg. So when we want to get rid of back pain, we want to put a pull on the spine to pull these vertebrae apart to reduce the pressure within the disc. That's the decompression. That allows the disc to settle back into place. It lowers that pressure so that fluid flows back into the disc and restores the height of the disc. Nutrients go into the disc, and it's a way of repairing it without any type of invasive surgery.
Is it a short-term fix or is it a longer-term fix?
No, in my experience, this has been holding up long-term quite well.
And avoiding surgery for a lot of patients?
Yes, a lot of patients that I see are actually sent for surgery, and I've given them this alternative, and in a great majority of cases, it's let them get rid of their pain without having to have surgery.
And the results for thousands of patients is a pain-free lifestyle they never thought was possible.
Before I started these treatments, I literally had some days that I laid on the couch and I literally cried. I mean, I was in so much pain. Today, it's a whole different kind of emotion because I can't believe that I'm having the kind of days that I have with virtually no pain.
It was excruciating, mostly in the morning. You know, and as I say, I couldn't function without taking, self-medicating. I had to have that bottle of Tylenol basically at my bedside before I could even get out of bed. I still do the same things that I used to do, it's just that I do them pain-free now, and I'm able to enjoy them more.
I couldn't take the pain anymore. I couldn't stand up. I was having spasms in the morning. It kept getting worse as I went along. I don't have the aches, the back. I can work all day. I can still play golf, which is great. And the machine I'm thrilled with it. It's the only thing that's ever helped me.
Couldn't cross my legs without it going numb, couldn't sit on the side of my hip without my legs just going numb, and I thought something was seriously wrong. This for me was absolutely the answer to what I needed for me in my life. And I'm back running. I think that they have the cutting edge on how to be less invasive and more quality of life, and to be able to preserve what you already have in your body as opposed to taking it out every time something's wrong.
I couldn't walk up the stairs before I got on the DRX. I couldn't get into the bed by myself. I couldn't get out of bed by myself. I couldn't roll over in bed by myself. It's just so different now, and I can't express it enough, but I really can do anything. And it's quite amazing. It gives you a whole new outlook on life.
I was bent over, I was in extreme pain. It was difficult to walk, to sit, to sleep. Any movement at all. It was debilitating pain. And to be able to find a non-surgical, non-invasive technique that could take me from pain on a scale of 1 to 10 of a 10 plus down to no pain and a normal lifestyle in 2.5 months is exciting.
And now, the revolutionary technology behind the DRX 9000 can also be used to treat neck problems through the DRX 9000C.
I had problems sitting at the computer, and everything in my life that I did, it was just painful and not very much fun at all. It's just amazing that, the things that have changed my life, things that I've been able to do since, I started this, and it's only been 3 months. I mean, I can't imagine where I would be if I hadn't have done this.
Hit that ball. All right.
Thousands of success stories for the DRX 9000 and more successes every day. The DRX 9000 Spinal Decompression System, a back and neck pain treatment that really works. So talk to your doctor about the DRX 9000 and see if you qualify for this breakthrough treatment. If you're really ready to get better, the DRX 9000 is ready to help.